I'm going to be at New York DragCon September 28th, 29th, and 31st. There's no 31st day of September.
Look at her. What's up, DragCon? How are you doing? Look at her. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Mother's Day, so I need my mother with me. Mother, Lady, Red Couture. Look at her. Look at her. Look at her. Look at her. Now, you know, on Look at Her, what we do is we have our celebrity guests look at some of the queens they've worked with, played with, slayed with, shaded with. Are you ready to have some fun with us today and have the live version of this? I said, are you ready to have some fun for the live version of Look at Her? Miss? You too, mama. Yes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have a very special guest today. She is the queen of queens, right, Lady Red?
Yes, she is.
Can we all say Cameroon? Honey, our guest today is the one and only Bebe Zahara Benet.
Look at her.
Look at her.
Yeah.
Look at her. Look at her.
Yeah.
Look at her. Bebe Zahara Benet, everybody. Sweet tea. Now, Lady Red's gonna hold that mic for you.
Hi, everybody. Hello, everybody. Okay, now everybody's like, what's going on with her voice? I just have to say I've been giving a lot of love and light for the past 2 days, so my voice is gone. So just pardon me if I don't really sound like a lady, okay? Okay. I'm gonna try to give very Mariah Carey. Hello, everybody. Johnny, this is my first time here. It only took you many years, honey.
I know, sweetie. We've been trying to get Bebe on Hey Qween forever, but this year, not only we're gonna do Look at Her live, but we'll be having her in the Hey Qween studio to spill all the tea. All right, now let's get a good look at this outfit so we can look at you first. She's stolen all the diamonds from Alan Quatermain's mines. She is the queen of the jungle. The Lion King could never.
Bitch, you're so big you look like Mufaswana. Yes.
All right, now, Bebe, you know how to play this game. We're going to show you queens you've worked with, played with, slayed with, etc., and you will spill little tea, throw little shade, or just tell us something that we don't know.
Oh, about the queen?
Bebe, don't act new like you ain't seen Look at Her. You know how it goes. You look and you tell us about her.
Okay, I'm gonna do it. Let's do this.
All right, let us do this. Bringing out each of our Look at Her ladies is the sexy Mr. Eddie Danger. Look at her. Trixie Mattel.
Oh my gosh, can we just make some noise for our reigning all-stars?
Yes, the queen.
Trixie and I have such an amazing kind of bond, and it's gonna be that bond forever just because when I won Drag Race the very first time, and I was doing the Absolute Vodka tour, Trixie came to my meet and greet in all these trash bags. I mean, she looked horrendous, honey. No, yes, she didn't give you any look. So she did not, but she came up to me. She was very fierce and ferocious, and she asked me, she said, it's because of you that I have been inspired to start doing drag. And so we had a very, very personal conversation, and when I told her, I said, you need to find the why. Why do you want to do this? And when you're able to accept your why and find out what your why is, you're going to be very, very famous and make a lot of money. And look at where she is today. She is our reigning All-Stars 3 queen. So I am very proud of her.
She's very famous and she just made a lot of money.
And when I saw her yesterday, I said, bitch, you're owing me money, honey. So I will be waiting for it. But I love Trixie. I love her.
All right, now everybody, when I say look at her, you're gonna say it with me. 1, 2, 3. Look at her! Nina Flowers. the runner-up from your season, the talented, legendary Nina Flowers.
Bitch, Miss Nina Flowers is legendary. She is legendary. Actually, she's one of my best friends. She is. What people do not know is that I talk to Nina all the time. To me, if I never won season 1 of Drag Race, she is like also the winner of season 1 of Drag Race because she is a ferocious bitch. She puts so much work in what she does. She loves her art form. She's a queen for the people, and I love everything that she stands for.
What's something we don't know about Nina? Because she kind of been hiding. She be hiding. Oh, I haven't seen her out. She doesn't do a lot of stuff. She's always performing and DJing, but we don't know a lot about Nina personally. What's something we don't know?
Well, what people do not know, I mean, now you guys know that she DJs, but she really, really loves the art form of DJing. She really, honestly loves it. She's not doing it because she doesn't want to be here or she doesn't just want to perform, but that's really a huge passion for her. She is just working and making her coins, honey. That's what she's doing, making her coins.
Making her coins. Give it up for making coins.
Making coins, honey.
All right, say with me. 1, 2, 3. Look at her. Who's next? Kennedy Davenport, the lovely dancing diva of Texas.
What people do not really know is that Kennedy is a really humble person. You know, I know there's been a lot of talk, oh, well, Kennedy this and Kennedy that, but
Wait, what's the talk? Fuck my drag, right?
Well, yeah, well, that too, but a lot of people also saying that she's not as relatable and they cannot really just relate to her. But my experience with her in All Stars 3 was totally different. She just is so focused on work. She really, really is, and I love her. I really do.
Well, who would have you voted for in that final lip sync, or who did you vote for? I guess we all know if you looked online, but tell us again. Who did you think in that top 2, if the decision was yours, our season 1 queen, would have been Kennedy or Trixie?
Well, out of respect for Ben de la Creme, I was out of respect for Ben de la Creme, I was not answer that question. Is that okay?
I remember this part of the show where there's shade.
Y'all bitches are too messy. Y'all bitches are too messy.
All right.
Just are fierce bitches. Let them be, honey.
Everyone is definitely fierce. Say it with me. 1, 2, 3. Look at her. Who's next?
Oh, Thorgy.
Thor. The greatest quote of the year. Ugh, gross, Jesus. Love it. Thorgy said she thought that maybe she was set up to fail playing Stevie Nicks. Do you think that was a fair assessment?
Oh, absolutely not, bitch. Okay, how many people are fans of Stevie Nicks? Oh, so you're all fans. And how many people think Stevie Nicks is a gay legend? So that answers your question.
All right. Say it with me. 1, 2, 3. Look at her. Who is next on the docket?
Can we just make some noise for all the OGs, though, in the house?
Tammy Brown.
Tammy is so ferocious. When you sit with Tammy, bitch, you gonna gag. You gonna laugh.
Yes,
like
you will.
Bitch, you gonna gag so much because she is always saying something funny. And what you guys don't know is that that's Tammy. That's Tammy out of drag and in drag. She is one person. You know how some people say, oh, that's my persona in drag. Oh, no. That's Miss Tammy. So she's lovely.
Tell me one thing, BB. During the reunion of season 1, where RuPaul and Tammy had it out, and Tammy said, I don't see you walking children in nature. What was the feeling in the room? Because we at home were gagging.
Bitch, we held our pearls, honey. We said, what's going to happen now, honey? It was heated. But what I loved about that reunion is because that reunion was so authentic. Everybody was saying what they feel and how they felt. And that's how Tammy felt in the moment. You can knock her down for feeling that way.
No, you can't.
She was mad about that, honey. Let Tammy have her moment. Yeah, but it was tense. But for a very quick second, honey, because you don't mess with mother, so.
No, you do not.
You don't mess with mother, honey.
All right, say it with me. 1, 2, 3. Look at her. Who is next?
Milk.
Milk. A delicious drink of milk.
What do you want to know?
Well, Milk had a little bit of a difficult season, I think, this year because I think she was universally beloved, and I think for the first time she felt a little pushback. What did you think of her reactions to what was going on in the competition?
Well, I think the competition can be very, very tense. Okay, I think it can be very, very heated at the same time. And I'm sorry, bitch. I'm sorry. What you saw is what it was.
Now, when all these other girls were fighting, were you just sitting back to yourself and saying, "Ra-tic-tic-tic-ta-ta"?
Oh, bitch, I was
pussy, bitch.
Ooh la la la
La la la, c'est bon, mocha chocolate.
You can't touch my snatch. Drag it up, will it up, give me more.
Bring it to the ball. Give it up for Baby. Baby, the most iconic rap verse of this century,
Oh my
okay?
gosh, thank you so much. But what was your question again?
The question was, were you just sitting back being like, haha, keep fighting, y'all. I'm going to take this crown.
Honey, when you've been in the game for 19 years, you don't get into all that bickering, honey. Because if I'm going to show you something, I'm going to show it on the runway, honey. And so I sat there and I watched with my invisible popcorn, honey. That's what I did. I said, go on, girls, honey. But now you don't want to mess with Jungle Kitty, honey. You don't want her to run. Yeah.
Bebe Zahara Benet's invisible popcorn available at booth 179.
Yes.
Bebe, when you were coming into All Stars, you were the original winner. Were you afraid to come back thinking you might even go home first?
Afraid?
Yeah. I mean, you to tarnish your crown.
Head. Afraid. Afraid, bitch.
Apparently, so that is a no. I was not afraid.
No, I wasn't afraid, but I knew it could be very polarizing going to a competition where I was the only winner and there were non-winners there. I didn't know how people were going to take it, but I was going there knowing when I was asked to do the show, which I turned down a couple of times. When I asked to do it, I knew that my voice was needed in the show. I knew that my aesthetic was needed in the show. And also seasoned queens can always learn some new tricks, honey. I learned some new tricks from these girls, but it was very important to go there and do what I do and show everybody what immigrant drag can look like, babe. And that's what I did. Did you guys like me on the show, people? Yeah, thank you. Thank you for your love.
Now, Bebe, it wasn't true, but I think we all were really enjoying the idea for a minute that you were the mole.
Bitch, that would have been everything. when that came out, I said, "Oh, they should have done that."
Yes.
I said they should. That would have been so brilliant. That would have been the second gag, honey.
The gag.
If I was the mole, honey.
Yes.
Oh, I'm a good watcher. That's why I sit in the back and I just watch, honey.
Right.
I should have done that. But yes, it was very interesting. And I think that a lot of people did not want to believe that I was competing. I think that was why. Because when I started the show, I was safe. Did you realize I was safe? Oh, they are shaking their head, yeah. And then when I started winning, then the vultures came out, honey. They said, oh, bitch, oh, she started winning, so she's not the mole, honey.
Right, that was it. When you started to win, we all knew.
They said, oh, she got to go now. She got to go.
All right, 1, 2, 3. Look at her. Who's next?
Oh, Ben.
Ben de la Creme, Ben de la Christ.
Hi.
All hail to the Holy Mother.
Is that what we are saying now?
I don't know. Now, I have a lot of questions for you about this. When Ben decided to step down, were you gagging like the audience? Did you feel it coming? Because we heard it from on a tweet from Shangela that not everybody knows everything and that she would air the building, and we don't know what that means. So what was the tea behind the scenes?
Well, when she decided to vote herself out, the very first thing that came in mind is, Mother, do I get that $10,000 win then? Or does she take that with her, bitch? Because she's leaving the competition. Can I get the coins, honey? No, but no. I mean, was I gagging when she decided to go? No.
But was there other stuff that we didn't see? Because Shangela in her tweet made it seem like there was stuff behind the scenes that had to do with the stepping down that we didn't know about.
Is there stuff you didn't see?
Why don't you just answer in lyrics from the song said in the way you would say the real answer? So, was there stuff going on behind the scenes?
Well, there wasn't a lot of stuff behind the scenes, honey. You guys are making it so dramatic for no reason, honey. She was, it's true. I mean, Ben was feeling how she was feeling. She really was. She was feeling how she was feeling. I don't know if it was a calculated move. You have to ask Ben that question. It sounds again like a pageantry answer. I cannot answer for Ben. You have to ask her why she decided to make that, right? It sounds like a pageant answer. It is. It sounds like a pageant answer, but I'm not ever going to represent somebody and tell tell them something that it's not true. You have to ask her. But what I would tell you is that in the moment, she felt like she wanted to go. She said Toodles. We said, oh, bitch, you really want to go? We said, okay, bye. Now, the real tea, I'll tell you, though, is a little bit behind, closer to that episode. It was a little different with her aura. Oh. I would say that. Now, I didn't know why that was, but I could see a little difference in her aura compared from the first time when I walked into the workroom. That's when I knew there was something about it. And then it all made sense when she was like, oh, well, I'm going to go. So I was like, oh, okay. So it seems like it had been meddling around for a bit.
Look at him! Yes. Finish her.
That's my little sister. That's my little sister.
Now, let's dive right in. Apparently, there was a little friction when she helped you with the outfit.
Well, you might want to watch that word help. Go ahead.
Well, please, why don't you clarify for me? Because I only saw what I saw on TV. You got to tell me what really happened in that situation.
Well, I don't think it's a big situation. I think that everything is just blown out of proportion. And Aja and I have, it is. Oh, you don't believe? Yes. What happened, girl? What?
Lady Red, it was snack time for Lady Red. Sorry, baby.
I can't. And I think that when you get an opportunity to. Okay, now she is very distracting with that chicken, girl. You don't want to put that by a lion head now, bitch. I'm ready to don't do that now, honey.
We're in big trouble.
Out of the cage, honey. She came out with a box of chicken. Is that what you guys do in this kind of party?
Well, if you're Lady Red, that's what you do. Wherever you go, you love a snack.
Work, Lady Red. Okay, so
all right, so we were saying, Aja, you, the little friction that we saw on TV, it was blown up big, but what was the truth of it?
Well, the truth about it is that what people do not understand is that everybody helps everybody in the workroom, okay? So if you decide to walk, we all do. We borrow things from people, we wear things from people, and if you really watch, if you know everything that's behind the scenes, what came off on television will not be exactly that. And Aja knows that. She definitely helped me with part of my look, which was not the all look. She helped me stitch a seam in my bodice, but I designed it, I created a look. But at that moment, when she was on stage and she said she had an issue with me not giving her credit or for helping me, I did not know she felt like that in that moment. When she was on stage saying that, oh, Bibi did not say I helped her. Because, bitch, I created my look. But did she help me stitch something? Yes, she did. But I didn't know she needed that recognition at that moment.
But when she came back, she told you.
What?
She told you, she confronted you in the workroom.
But what you also don't understand is that after the all lights and cameras are done, we sit and have lunch and dinners. And we have conversations, right? We talk, thank you so much, whatever. So why would it matter if it's by the camera? Like I say, I didn't know she felt, I really didn't know she felt that way. Because if I knew she felt that way, I really would have apologized. I'm somebody who spreads love. Anybody who knows me know that I am not a negative soul. And if it meant that much to her, she would have had that recognition that she wanted. And we've talked about it. We've come to an understanding about it. And that's all that matters. It really is.
What was it like being in that audience when she did that gigantic jump and they said, is she going to jump from there?
Bitch, we gagged. We held our breath, bitch. We said, oh, no. That's why I said paramedics, bitch. I said because it felt like paramedics.
Last but not least, say it with me one more time. Look at her! Yes! The mother of us all. Very appropriate, Lady Red, on Mother's Day.
That's mother.
Now, you were the original Qween.
That's mother, yeah.
I mean, you've had like one of the longest relationships of any of the girls on any of the seasons.
Yeah.
With RuPaul, you're the longest running winner. What can you tell us about RuPaul and your relationship that we might not know?
What people do not know is Ru really guides me a lot because we all started this journey. She handpicked every single one of us in season 1. She handpicked. So whether you like the girls in season 1 or not, she needed this show to be groundbreaking. And in order for that to happen, she had had to handpick every single one of us. And she's such a light. When I started drag, growing up in Cameroon, looking at Diana Ross and Whitney Houston and Grace Jones, the other person that was legendary to me was RuPaul.
Give it up for RuPaul, for DragCon, and for Bebe Zahara Benet, your original Drag Race winner. Thank you all so much. Thank you, Bebe. Thank you, Lady Red. Thank you, Tony. Hit it. Bebe, give me a little fan dancing. Come on, look at her. Look at her. She's looking. We're looking. They're looking. Look at her. Look at her. Bye, everybody. Thank you.